844-360-ROOF. You suspect you have some storm damage to your home? That's the number to call. You'll be calling Christian Construction, and Tyler is going to be the guy who answers the phone a lot of times.
Yeah, a lot of times, absolutely.
Now, we're on a job site here, so I want to talk a little bit about storm damage, because I know, yes, people have thought about, we've talked about roofing a lot.
Sure.
When it comes to storm damage, though, it's a whole lot more. It sure can be than just a roof.
Sure. Well, I mean, typically, you know, if your roof got old and you were just going to buy a new roof, you know, that process is a little easier. When you're talking about storms, I mean, insurance companies want to approve the work that they're paying for and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's a different process for sure.
Now, what's the process that you use to determine, you know, something like that? Because, you know, if you're talking about all the different things that may be part of storm damage, I'm sure it's more than just, you know, boots on the roof and then that's it.
Yeah. So, I mean, the first step is to actually just get an inspection done. And, you know, what we do, we have a project manager come look at the property. They take about 250 to 300 photos of pretty much everything that they can visibly see on the exterior, in your attic, so forth and so on. And, you know, they'll put together a report listing all the damages, what their opinion is, and they'll give that to you. We actually do that complimentary, so.
Pretty simple.
Yep.
Now, but I understand that there is also a way you can give people estimates without ever having to put your boots on the roof.
Coolest thing since sliced bread. We, you know, actually, you know, we have the ability to just, you know, with GPS imagery and, you know, a lot of other stuff that I really don't understand.
Virtual reality, that sort of stuff. I get it. I'm with you.
We'll get there in a second. But, you know, we actually generate the measurements of the roof through GPS imagery, and, you know, from that we can calculate how much material we need, obviously how much labor cost will be, and we can give you an estimate without ever even looking at the roof. So I can give you an estimate and offer you different products and stuff like that to choose from, all from sitting at my desk. Yeah.
Sweet, that seems like a real nice way to do it.
Well, I wish I just got to sit at my desk more. But yeah, no, it's absolutely changed everything we do just to be able to interact with people like that.
Okay, but you know, when you're talking about advancements like this, all right, you're a specialist. I would assume everybody that you bring out or that, you know, you're dealing with computers, those have got to be specialists too. What do you do to train those kind of people?
Yeah, we actually have access to the most state-of-the-art industry training available today, and that, you know, at this point, if you were to start working for me, the first 8 hours of your training would be in a virtual reality platform. So you'd put a headset on, and we put you in a room, and you can see you're walking on roofs, riding in trucks, scouting neighborhoods, identifying storm damage, learning about the insurance process, OSHA safety regulations, all from set a headset, and you know, you never leave an office chair, and you get to do all that. So it's, you know, at that point, you know, during these times when these storms happen and stuff like that, we absolutely have to staff and train to meet the needs of the market.
True.
So any investment I can make to get qualified, experienced people in the field, you know, that is easy for us to decide on. Anyway, with that being said, when somebody comes in, like I said, about your first day of training is in a virtual reality process, and you get to see everything that happens step by step all throughout these processes.
Absolutely, put them through their paces without having to leave the chair.
It's funny, that time is the equivalent of riding passenger in my truck for a month and a half.
All right.
Yeah.
Another thing. Little piece of advice. You suspect you have storm damage. What's the first thing you want to do? Who do you call?
You want to pick up your phone and call 844-360-ROOF for sure. You know, and whether it's me or somebody else, all jokes aside, you absolutely want to have a storm restoration contractor identify the damage on your property first. And you know, I've said it many times, but one of the mistakes I see people making is they call their insurance company first to see if they have damage. And if they don't have damage, they've already got a claim in the hopper, and it can affect their rates later down the road. If you just have a contractor, a storm restoration contractor, do an inspection to identify what's up there, and if you do have storm damage, before you call the insurance company, you can save yourself tons of money.
All right, good advice. And also remember, just because you don't have a few dents in your car that's parked outside doesn't mean you don't have damage on your house. Give them a call. You saw the number, 844-360-ROOF, Christian Construction.